So how do towns choose who they want to twin up with? Will you be my friend? That sort of thing, isn't it? Maybe it's a pen pal. Anyway, our reporter John Barnes has been to Socx in France. It's just outside Dunkirk to find out about their special links with Caton, not far from Sally in Lancaster, of course.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Socx on BBC Radio Lancashire. With me now, I have Patricia and Tony Carr, the people who are really responsible for the twinning between the two villages. Patricia, tell me all about it. How did the twinning come about? Because you lived in Caton for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, we lived for several years in Caton, and when my husband retired, we decided to move to France. Why not France? I'm French. That was a good idea, we thought. So we looked for somewhere nice in the north of France, because that's where I am from, and Socx was obvious, welcoming, warm, nice community, and straight away we were wrapped up by these lovely people, and they were interested in getting twinned with a village, similar village in the UK, and that's how it all started. We used our friend's connection, my husband's connection, in Caton, Lancaster, and that's how it all happened.
Tony, how did you and Patricia meet?
We met the first time in Toulouse. Patricia was the interpreter for a large company, EDF, and I went there for a meeting with EDF personnel to look at common problems and things, and Patricia was the interpreter for the French side. And then we went our different ways for several years, and I bumped into her by accident at Gravelines Nuclear Power Station. I went there I was a team leader to do an international inspection of Gravelines, and the face in the crowd I recognised. The rest is history.
Gravelines is just down the coast from here, isn't it?
Yes, it's not very far at all, just the other side of Dunkirk.
And you were working at Heysham Nuclear Power Station?
I was I was at Heysham too. I'd been on the Heysham before, but I'd been at several nuclear plants around the country, and I came back to Caton as the director at Heysham 2 Power Station.
Patricia, you've lived in Caton and you've lived in Socx. What are the differences and similarities between the two villages?
Oh, I would say it's very similar. People nice, welcoming. Caton is a bit bigger, so maybe the biggest, I would say more shops, more. But other than that, it's very similar. Everything is at your doorstep, and a lot of activities. It's a very, how can I say, a lot of activities here, sport, the twinning, a lot of activity. Like in Caton, everything is there for you.
And Tony, what's it like living in France as an Englishman?
Very agreeable. It's a different way of life. Lots of positives, some negatives, but very easy, and particularly in this part of the world, it's a bit like in England, the difference between the north and the south. The people in the north here are very agreeable, and good facilities, and a lovely wife. What more do I want?
And how are you with the language?
A little. I don't speak a very. I can't lie. I know very little of French, but I've been coming to France for 30 years, and I've never gone hungry and I've never gone thirsty.
A lot of people here speak English, don't they?
It's very comfortable here for me. Even I'm let loose in the shops. I do shopping, and I usually get most of the things right. I play golf locally. And again, I've found that many people here want to play golf with and invite me. They're very agreeable people, very social. The village is a very social village.
Patricia and Tony, thank you for being here this morning. It's a delight to meet both of you. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.